Hey, sweeties. How are you today? Welcome to the, my brain. Welcome everybody to the stream. How are you all? Hey, sweeties. Right, okay. I'm doing alright, actually. Had a 15-minute delay because I was an idiot, quite frankly. We don't talk about it, though, Chief. We do not talk about it. It's my own fault it didn't work. Oh, shit, oh, God, I can't imagine what that was like in all of your ears. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh, that must have ear-raped everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm hungry, waiting for dinner. How about you, Mummy? Oh, yes. I'm alright, actually. So, as all of you know, I ended my stream, I think it must have been about 17 hours ago, because of my lungs. So, I went to the hospital, and I got it checked out. And what it was, is I had... it was because I was smoking earlier during the day, and it had irritated my lung. So it was actually all my fault. So it was nothing serious. Mummy's a pro streamer. Yeah, I'm the best streamer around. What are you talking about? So we, because I had to stop it. It was in the middle of a, it was in the middle of a, one of the judge, jury, blah 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 thing. Please, no one ever clip or quote me going blah 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 blah. That's what happens when my brain does. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh no! It's Richie Horny Police. You here to show Mommy a good time, sweetie? You gonna lock me up? I've been a naughty, naughty girl. Oh. Oh. Poor bastard never gets an end, does he? Oh. Also, thank you, very freaking ugly, for the follow. You can't seduce me. Oh, sweetie, just wait till you see my chest then. Oh. Also, I may have commissioned at some point some art of us, Mr. Policeman. I've watched chunks of it. I think all the Danganronpa games but never completed one. Thank you, Dio Pendragon, for the follow. Mummy appreciates it. Right, because we did end the game in the middle of the trial, we are going to have to start over. This time we won't spend 15 minutes trying to figure out how to do it. Since some people here weren't here last night, we'll go through the whole thing. Why not? You guys will want to hear this, so let me turn it up a bit. That should do.
What's going on with those pictures?
VTuber, please think it's gonna be
they got
wholesome.
left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
My favourite thing from Monokuma
First up is the
yesterday
case summary.
is don't
Now,
let the bed
Let
bug
the cross
bug.
trial begin.
I can't take him seriously when he looks like that, honestly. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate, want to hear about it? No, we already know how this works. Because we spent 15 minutes trying to figure it out yesterday. We kept going round in a loop. Right.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, I didn't know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance
No,
to resist.
that's the one.
No, that's wrong.
Because she did resist, it was the signs of a struggle.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
My chat are being horny already. I'm not surprised you my icons are. I need to change them at some point, but it requires me going and changing the pixel size of every single image I want to use 3 times, and I'm lazy. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill the Sayaka. Kitchen knife.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So we assumed.
Killer used some random act they had.
Nope. We actually figured out yesterday. Well, I believe it's Leon. And the only reason for that is that in the first 5 seconds of the murder, I saw the number
No,
37
I
and
do
flipped
think
it to
was a
see
knife,
LE
but
for
not just any
Leon.
knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh?
Yeah, true.
Kitchen
Tado
knife?
spends points like fucking money. I literally have
After
a
the
list
murder,
of people
we
I need to
discovered that one
whack
of the
when you
knives from the
donate. Each
kitchen was
Tado's at the
missing.
top of that now.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yeah, please don't spoil this for me. I've never seen or played the games.
I guess that makes sense.
never watched the
You could
animes
sorta
and I
see
haven't
the
played the
weapon
games for
sticking
the
out
Soul
of her
Club, so I
stomach.
want to figure it all out myself.
And if you look real
I
close,
played
I
a
could totally see
Detective
that
Butler
being a
game,
kitchen knife.
and I figured it out really fucking quick, and everyone kept telling me I was
weapon
wrong,
was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
and I was right. They're like, it's SOS. I was like, nah, it's 505 and it's Blaine, because they're in room 505.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Oh, she's right, there's got to be a breakthrough for us somewhere, because I know damn well I'm not the killer. I hate that I've got a really good memory. There's a bit more to learn about. No, we already know. I'm pretty sure the gold text is going to increase now to get harder. Aoi's account. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the
Nintato's a naughty, naughty person.
He did it in
Bad
secret.
sis.
Nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I don't like her. She's really
Well,
creepy.
what if I have a witness?
Left all my notes at home. Tally, the way you spend money
do you
makes me
think,
naughty.
Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives were gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Lovey, sweetie, you're very, very naughty.
And at any point while you were there,
I
did
see
you
you
ever see
being
me come
horny on
into
me.
the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Stick up the arse.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
Yeah, my lungs are feeling much better, sweetie.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
I
I
never
wasn't
will
really
happen.
thinking.
No.
I just asked her to stay over.
Give me a second to do my redeems. That's hydration. Hada, hada, sweetie. Hada, hada, lovey. Hada, hada.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Wait till you find out about hand holding.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the kitchen knife from the kitchen was...
I got
Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
She's so fucking creepy.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about.
We already got to this part yesterday. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't? That must be the crucial point. We can just figure out what that something is. Hair. You need an R. Okay.
Now I understand. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's so creepy.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
I think it's Leon.
So,
And I'll show you why in a bit.
culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
This is about where we got last time. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Right, let me show you first why I'm so sure it's Leon. The first few seconds of the game, all we saw was the 37. Now, I'm one of those people that are absolutely obsessed with games. I haven't got long left. That's why. Because that reads Leon.
I got it!
Now, oops, I had a time on
the
that.
killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're
That
talking
is
about
why I
the doorknob,
believed it was
right?
Leon. I noticed that almost instantly once the game started. There we go. That's fixed.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Ada. Ada, my sweetie. And Ada, Drago. Mummy's good little boy.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
I'm so sure it's Leon,
and the
honestly.
doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, true.
That was the
What
only
does it
reason.
mean?
I only saw the 37 at the beginning, but because we'd just played Detective Conan Maiden Voyager, there's actually a scene where they had written 505, but everyone kept reading it as SOS. I was like, do you think that's 5005? Do you think that's to do with a room number? Everyone's like,
In
nah, it's
trying to
probably
bypass
just
the lock,
SOS.
they ended up
At the end of the game, it
removing
was
the entire
505.
doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yeah, it did, Tado. He was actually watching the stream. He was one of the he came to the last stream where it only took me an hour to finish the game after 6 hours of playing it. But he came for the last hour, and I said when we started the stream from the last episode, and I knew I'd won it because instantly after I said it, an hour before just when I had loaded up the stream, with like 10 minutes into the stream, he sent me the money. I was like, okay, I've got it right. Okay. This is where it's going to try and get us out now. Let's get into it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
I quite like the reactive vibe.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
It is, because it's going to help me save this case.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because the nameplates were switched.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
And the killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. They didn't know that the door can actually be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime is they didn't know it was in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
He's so aggressive, I love it. Can I just say, these are all like VTubers with their facial expressions. Just saying, this could totally be like a VTuber school.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
I'm going to hell for that blasphemy.
Why don't we just vote right now?
Oh, so sweetie, I love you out.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's
Everyone
fine.
just thinks she's a
ask your
dumb swimmer
question.
girl. Thank you for the lurk,
yeah.
but I don't actually have a lurk thing yet.
Well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Swimmer girl, everyone thinks she's a dumbass, but I think she might be
Said they
secretly
wanted
smart.
to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Yeah, everyone fucking hates
What
Mole
if her
Man.
being scared was a lie?
Drago calls him Turtle Man.
Huh?
Fuck, I'd be dead, Drago. I'd be sent off in planet.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
We didn't get here, so this is all new.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you get the right room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, we're going into a debate again. Let's go.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
No.
No, that's wrong.
I could always see where that one was going.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yep.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person that knew we switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
I think it's Leon.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates.
So did Sayaka set this up to murder someone?
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
He is a bit of an
Sayaka
idiot.
fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the gold sword is because when you looked at her wrist, there was no doubt. Where is it? Sayaka's wrist. Yep, the gold.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of torture knowing it already. It's fun though, I just remember some of the cases, but not all of them.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Oh my god, I fucking hate him! I'm sorry, am I the only one that hates him? But he's like... I think the gang guy is actually the best. Maybe that's because he swears. He's creepy as fuck. The woman on the left is creepy as fuck.
Alright, then it's about
He's
time
just-
to solve this mystery.
He's his own thing. Spending... what is it? 5 years of my paycheck on a fucking Christmas ball. What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hit yes? Because I haven't got here before. Are you getting to these non-stop debates? Yes. So with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. It's just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For this purpose, and this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Fuck! Okay. Shit.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Yes, I see. So what you're saying is I have absolutely no idea. You need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong.
Right, so it's about getting the right bullet. Fuck. Okay.
Actually,
this is
no.
gonna be hard.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Imagine Makoto carrying on the girl's arm like this is where we...
Because the sword sheath
Oh my
had been
God.
scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like
I'm
someone
presuming
came
there's a
into it
bunch
with
of
something sharp.
photos on, they can see it on their devices or some shit.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
He's a
So
twat.
she grabbed the sword to
Sorry,
defend herself.
my
But
British
then the
came out
culprit
there.
took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have had to touch it? Her palms. They were spotless apart from the blood
You're
on
talking
one
about
finger
her
along the
palms,
right
right?
arm.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh my fucking god. She's just crazy.
No, that's not it at all.
I swear she's got like, 1 minute she'll be shy, next minute she'll be rude, and then she'll be aggressive. It's like she's got multiple, MPD, multiple persona disorder. Jesus Christ, that came out of my head. But literally, we were talking about this yesterday on stream as well. Literally 1 minute she's like really shy at the start of the game, and then she got really aggressive, and then she got all blushy and shit, and she went back to being angry. It's like, what the fuck's going on with you guys? Like, Jesus. But anyway, there's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime.
Mummy, all I can
And
say
the
is
water in
lol.
the
Oh
bathroom
no.
shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower
Oh, my.
Oh my, they've been here like 4
You're
days.
no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Hmm? I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
And the one who damaged the sheath would have had to be the one without the sword, the Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
So yeah, Sayaka's...
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked,
can't remember which
Mr.
one's
Naegi
Junko.
would just tell everyone they'd switched
Honestly?
rooms.
Celeste sounds so cute. I wanna think she's like some
I'm
sort
not
of
sure
German
our
or something.
soft-hearted Makoto is
Because of her
capable
last
that
name.
kind of cut. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of...
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Wasn't her last name Lundenberg or something? Celeste Lundenberg or something along those lines?
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Yeah, but when asked, she said, oh, she is
Because-
Japanese.
Because...
Hey, hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Fuck. Okay, truth bullets. What ones do I have? Dying message. I only have that one bullet.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait,
Yes, we've also got the crystal ball at the incinerator, along with the burnt shirt with some blood on it. So actually, there's several bits of evidence
She wrote
left.
something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There could be no question Sayaka wrote that message. I can prove it because her hands were spotless except her left index finger, which I mentioned earlier.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? What?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yeah, it's probably to keep us shrouded in mystery. I have no idea what Danganronpa's about. The hell does Monokuma's the headmaster. He pretty much he's using them for entertainment by getting them all to kill each other. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Tada. Hey, welcome back, VTubers are The little gremlin inside me let me do something for once. Hope you're sat down and relaxing, sweetie. Little gremlin. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit girly. Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the last killer's name. You turn it 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yeah. So if you kill someone and get away with it, everyone else dies and you get set free.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah. sorry, I actually just tested that on the wall.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Yeah, VTuber's Iwas is pregnant with a little girl.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
And I've like adopted them both. And she's so cute and sweet.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. That thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Oh, I told you there was incinerator evidence.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten something to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood. They threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
The crystal ball was thrown 30 feet. I'm sorry, but ultimate baseball player.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the buttoned up t-shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah. And I hate the fact that she's known all of this since the
I think I
beginning.
know what you're gonna say.
She could just solve all these cases for us, like
You
Jesus
can't reach
Christ,
the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Shattered crystal ball. Bam! I said it. It was thrown 30 feet deep.
Trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was to throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yeet.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Oh. Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
No, sweetie. That's fine. I understand.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30
Hold
feet,
it.
right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't be much of a challenge at all if the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate
Yui!
baseball star.
Oh,
Isn't
hi,
that
all.
right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shepherd brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Yeah, I'm the ultimate fanfic creator.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Absolutely. In this phase, you'll be a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events from the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the pieces using the truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's see. And the killer entered. Is it that? Oh shit. Okay. Let's try and go to the... Oh shit, okay, so this is like a Japanese comic book. Right, so we know how to use that. Maybe not. Oh, this is actually not easy, is it? Okay, that one's definitely for there. Right. Maybe that one's for there. Oh, this is actually so fucking hard. Oh, there's more. Okay. So... Okay. Jeez. Okay. Alright, maybe that one? And over here. I couldn't get in. Give me that back. So that would. This is really hard. Jeez. Okay, this is like incredibly hard actually. Actually, I think that... Right, let's take this all back. Let's start this over again. So I've just realised something. Let's see. Oh shit, I've got 16 seconds left to do this. Replacing the others. This is incredibly hard actually. Okay, but I think I've got it, Because it started off with the killer coming to our room. However, our room had Sayaka's nameplate on it. Then they were cornered and grabbed that to defend themselves. They attacked back. This is where it starts getting hard. She got into the bathroom. This is where they would have had to try to break in, right? Yeah, because the door opened. Since she dies in the next panel. Say that. She's dead. Yeah, we know that's the lint roller because of that. What could this be? The incinerator. Would have to be that, right? So then we get here. Yeah, that's a bit of cloth you throw into the incinerator. And the sleeve fell off, right? Did we miss something? We did.
Here's exactly what happened.
We'll find out if I'm wrong.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
We'll find out.
Last night, the killer went to the
God,
room
okay, that was
Sayaka was
horrible.
in. In other words, my room.
Okay. First things first, because I was too stressed on that, I haven't actually looked at the redeems or chat, so give me 1 second. First things first, I see a head pat. Oh, I must have missed it, but thank you, Kitty Senpai, for the follow. Okay.
From what we can
Just a
tell,
chicken shop.
Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Shit! That's wrong. Oh no. Oh shit. What could it be instead then? Maybe that instead? There we go.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh my god! Maybe that one
Here's
then.
exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
God, this is hard, okay.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Okay, thank you for that advice, Tyler.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Is Makoto the main? Yeah.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. right, Leon. It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Doesn't matter if you acknowledge it,
Well
it's
then,
if everyone else
I guess
acknowledges
this
it.
is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Oh, fuck. What evidence? Ugh, brain before it shows us. What evidence could it be? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Yeah, go on, what is it? Right. Sometimes during the class trial, your opponent is simply won't want to hear what you're having to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BDB, by the way. During the BDB, you want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Oh, fuck. I'm not good with rhythms. Oh, I'm so screwed. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. Oh, shit. That's even worse. I have delayed reactions because of all my medical. Ooh. There's a reason I was in a car crash and I got hit because I didn't react in time. To be fair, they hit me, so it wasn't really much I could do. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Oh fuck, how much do I have to do? Destroy the statement you've locked on with the left mouse as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to do damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you will start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each hit. Oh god. Okay. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statements will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like I said, if your influence cards reach 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Look, oh fuck me.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws.
I
What could
refuse
it
to
have been?
acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Lovely, sweetie. You've been a very naughty boy for Mommy. Redeeming world's best stress. You know, I'm okay. Nah.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
You were
stupid,
bullying the
stupid,
poor
stupid.
police today. Naughty, naughty. I've never played a rhythm game for a reason. Helvetplo.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Come on. This is actually hurting me.
You lied.
Come on, Finger.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay, what did I do wrong? shit. Did I just fail the game because of that?
Is this really the end for all of us?
Fuck. No, let's freaking left click.
I refuse to give up yet.
Ah, yes. What did I do wrong? I tried aiming, I didn't see how to do it. And yeah, and this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle. Destroy the opponent's sayings in time with the rhythm. Match the button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen. I was doing that. That was easy. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Shite. Okay, it's the right button. Okay. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
When the kid instead.
Yeah, okay. Liquid Dumbass plays a game.
Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof.
I've got it.
You kidding me?
This isn't as easy as it looks. But I finally fucking got it.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay.
Where's your proof? This should prove it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for the
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Okay. I figured that
I
out.
wonder what kind of
Right click,
tool
left
the killer
click, right
used to
click, left
remove them.
click, but it has to be in time with the rhythm. Okay, sorry.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
My posture's checked.
I'm pretty
I
sure
literally
the
just
toolkit
changed
you
it as
got
well
checked
before
went
you even
inside.
redeemed it.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh my god, that's creepy. Okay.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Kind of looks like a Van Gogh painting. I've already got the head pad on. I forgot to take it off. Oopsie. I always do that, to be fair. What I need to do is go to Twitch TD. Twitch TD. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Leon as well. It's not like he planned this. It was actually really unfortunate because he just got invited by her and how to defend himself. It's not like he actually plotted the murder or anything. Is A the best grade or is S the best grade, or how does it go? I do not know. What's this? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I actually made that ages ago. Lol. Right, okay. Let's see. Oh! 75. How many coins did we get? Coins. Gambling. Again, I say chasing her further into the bathroom and killing her was no longer self-defense.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we
I don't know.
ready to cast
Yeah, this
our
is the
votes?
original Danganronpa game, I believe.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, so you get punished for not voting.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's like a game! I love it! It looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leo Kuwata. Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was killed or be killed.
So that's why.
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like
I
this.
was just unlucky.
That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I heard that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. It's when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must be sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to kill and kill someone just for those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's descended into pure madness. What did you just say? I understand, really, I do. Yup, yup. You're out of despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it'd leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now, then, since you've been so now that you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Lee Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, yes, sweetie. You can come snuggle in my booba.
You mean execution?
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Wait a second! Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was that self-defense? Then you forced your way into the bathroom. Did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she set herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had nothing to do of chances to stop when you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it but not because you had the unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh? Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you remember? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We should be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than the unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that has awakened within you? Just shut up. Well, okay then. Anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
I'm interested. What? Huh? What's gonna happen? Did he just get fucking collared? Oh my god. Yeah, they've censored it by making the blood pink, which is quite clever, I think. Okay, this would hurt, but how could this kill him? Okay. Yeah, okay. I might be seeing it a little bit now. If they're going at max speed on a machine like that, that's going to be brutal, isn't it? I want to see it. Show me. That's not pink, that's red. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
More. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, evil secret society of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't this so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you saying?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone's been waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. Oh, I need to save some fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned into reality. Trap time, trap time. Yeah, they probably were going at least 50 miles per hour. Oh. Okay. I think you've been a good little one for me. After all, you're so sweet. And you've been talking a lot in Discord and keeping me entertained. That's very sweet of you. So I'll say you're good for me today. Yui, why the fuck are you still awake? It's 2:30 AM for you, bar. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makale, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, and you had to figure the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realise how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I felt like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She was sure she could kill someone. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with them wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. She said that. She revealed that smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Oh, sir. Sayaka's thing. I see what you did there. Oh, God. Okay. Since we're on a break quickly. Oh, God. Okay. Let's catch up on Chad. Tyler, you said theories. What do you mean by theories? Question mark. What is comrading compliments? To which Tado redeemed it. Kick. I'm about to be called a bully, but hey sis, you're a very beautiful person. Now everyone can give you a compliment and you can't stop them. Comrading compliments is 15 minutes to bully me, and I can't say anything in return. That is why it's so expensive. Okay, Mummy, I'm gonna get some food. See you later, Kame. Have a good night, sweetie, and make sure you get something tasty. Oh. I hate being bullied, Nova. That's why it costs so much. Also, you have a lovely voice, sis. Mummy is very cute. Wonderful, Mummy. She's cute when she denies it, and making her more cute. Mummy's voice is very lovely and she can sing. Kick. Oh yeah, you do sing wonderfully. Compliment time. Well, what theories for the story's direction? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll be back. My husband just got to go home and I'm going to greet him and see how he is. Go say hello to the husband. Go say hello. Take the little one with you. Well, that's not optional. But yes, Soul is a beautiful, adorable person with a great voice, no matter what she claims. Yeah, I have 3K at the moment. A Great lewd, but wholesome personality. He cares for everyone, and we care for him in return. Also, let me know when it ends. I'll redeem it again. No! You get 15 minutes to compliment me. You don't need half an hour. Speaking of which. Oh, speaking of which. Can someone remind me, because I keep forgetting. Head pack comes off after 5 minutes. I need to figure out how to automate this. There we go. Okay. What do you want me to do? It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there's nothing here to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since all the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing you delighted. Did I just hear a ba-dumph sound? Thank you, Nia, for resubscribing. Nia! My dear, how are you, sweetie? It's been so long. Hey! Oh, thank you, Tyler, sweetie. That means a lot for me. I'm glad I'm a good mummy for you. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly what he did it. Oh yeah, Junko's the blonde-haired girl that died, isn't she? You know, something still bothers me about her death, actually. Because, like I said, I have an incredibly good memory when it comes to useless shit. And, sorry, you get a little bit of bag ASMR for a second. Upon her death, she said this wasn't supposed to happen. Now, presuming something's going on in the background, because there's a lot of things that aren't adding up. Now, I'm very into my murder mysteries and stuff like that. So the first question I'm going to bring up is, how many Monokumas are there? Is it just the one? Or is there multiple? Because starting off with the reason there might be multiple is because when we, the main character, went to the incinerator room, there was one Monokuma that wouldn't stop saying anything else but the one sentence. Only the person on cleaning duty is permitted to be here. So there may be different Monokumas for different things. Secondly, one Monokuma could not dispose of the body in that room and clean it in the time it took us to do a class trial. So, is there someone else working behind the scenes, or is there multiple Monokumas? Then, setting up a specific thing for them to die in, is there a room for everyone to die in, or do they set it up during the time we're finding clues? There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes that I want answers to. Anyway, on with the game. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late. Hey, you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? Imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
I see. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we can find a way out of here.
You got it.
You got it. So everyone just trying to cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next person takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. Well, but if we work together against the mastermind, nobody'll have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. Are we over here in the real world? Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
Are you okay with this? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desires. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned out, down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. So then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No.
What?
No what? I don't want to
can't take
live.
it.
If it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no difference than us killing him ourselves. So, if we hadn't voted for him, then we would have all wound up dead instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, then you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. You took that back, bitch. As a masochist, I'm feeling slightly offended at that sentence. Oh, right, shit. Reading chat. God. Give me a second. I have a timer up as well, by the way, so I know exactly when someone else can redeem it again. Jesus Christ, Tado, at least one of us are keeping track. I need to go and have breakfast now. It's nice to stay after. See you later, Zuko. Have a nice breakfast. You're my best friend and family for me. You have become a big and important part of my life. You're just an absolute blessing. I'm super happy whenever we spend time in Discord together or just DM and stuff. You're one of the most kind and caring persons I've ever got to meet. You're amazing at singing and I genuinely love your voice. Yui! I'm gonna come cry in your DMs after my stream's over if you're still awake. I think there's many ones of them. You know, Mummy, the reason you're the best virtual mummy is because you're gorgeous and have an amazing voice. As for the Monokuma question, I could answer it at the cost of a minor spoiler. Shh. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'll say so. You're one of the few people I genuinely completely go weird ass apeshit avoiding triggers avoiding triggers, of course, and have fun doing so around. And you're usually completely fine with it. It's refreshing. Mummy's a wonderful person. Whenever I am feeling down, she is there for me. She cares about me and always there for me. I'm glad I met her and able to open up and deal with my anxiety. Best snick mum. Masochism. That's not how that works. As a slight masochist, I don't agree with him. Yes, as a masochist, please break my bones, tie me up, you know, whatever causes pain. I was talking with, I'm not going to out them publicly, but I basically said I would let them run me over with a motorised vehicle as long as I knew I wasn't going to die from it. That's my kind of masochism. That comes from someone who just got hit by a car. By the way, I like it when they make say a word before their text appears, because then I can match their voices pretty well. Except the chubby guy, he's getting a squeaky Mickey Mouse voice. Shihiro, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. What do you mean by banana snack? I am so fucking confused. Like, genuinely. What do you mean not Mickey Mouse? Oh boy! Let's show his sweat! Oh gee! You wouldn't want to be playing a murder mystery game now, would you? We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Oh shit, we have to be out the cafeteria. Ow, 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 ow.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh, it's changed.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
I love that. That's my favourite. Don't let the bedbugs bite. What was that just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Fuck with me.
That fucking piece of shit! Who does he think he is? And so the day drew close to an... Yeah. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day. And that saw the death of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair had only just begun. Oh shit. Okay. I can do an excellent creepy Mickey. Oh, sounds fun. I don't have enough when you get a certain amount of subscribers, you get emote slots unlocked. So once I get that, I should be able to unlock more emote slots because I think I still got another 5 I want to be able to upload at some point. Lol. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you've got another 15 minutes. I woke up the next day to Monokuma. Sorry, I needed to sneeze and it didn't come out in the end. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us all involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I fucking hate him.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
What is this? I want to see what this is. Sorry, again, some weird ASMR shit. Oh, that is the weirdest fucking chocolate bar I've ever seen. Okay.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Oh, for goodness sake, I just want to eat a bit of chocolate. Can you keep talking, please? Doesn't this feel just great, being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. That sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I to die for? Am I gonna just die writhing in agony? So why did you call us here? Suddenly it wasn't to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. And if you keep doing these exercises, you will fail to uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. I gotta sub, I just realised I'm gonna fix that next time. Lol, Yui, shame on you. Shame on you. Yes, sis, I've seen your face, you're beautiful, and your eyes are stunning, your voice is beautiful, and you have to deal with it. I can't even say anything. I hate it here. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down? Oh, that's me. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd just like to make an announcement. Every time you ever come across trouble here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
you guys?
It really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know... Oh, shit, what is that? Okay, thank you so much, Tado. That means a lot to me. Jesus fucking Christ, you've gifted 21 subs in this sub. What the fuck, Tado? In case you missed it, Mummy, you're an amazing woman. I call you a banana snack because banana. Tado, you're gonna make Yui cry. Besides, I know how you kids get with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world to you explore. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get
I
outside?
wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
We don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back at the dining hall. We'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that.
Got it!
More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Gonna put a piece of chocolate in my mouth. Ignore me for a minute. Okay, there we go, I've eaten my bit of chocolate. I wanted to try it because it was this new weird chocolate bar thing. It's just so fucking weird.
What the heck?
Hey, Mikado. Did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. Is that stuff lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been stuck with knowledge. It's all an ill moment. I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about. So maybe I'll just leave him alone. I presume he's talking about the Buddha fucking statues. Gamble time. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Fuck's sake. Right, 76 coins. Okay, so we do have a lot of coins. I love that. It's so 2D, I love it.
Yo.
I want to check the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured it hadn't moved in it. Shit. I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Damn it.
Hey!
What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put up a fighting spirit in you? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay, I'm gonna go look for another way out then. I'm gonna be in a classroom. Let's go. Right, let's see. Let's try and find the second floor shit. Because that might be what it is. Yeah. It's opened up. The gate was blocking the stairs had been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? So, what's up there? Wait, what's this in Chad? Let's have a look. I've missed out on quite a bit. So at some point I'm gonna storm your place with everyone else, show you in love, compliments in person, and also tape Levy to the ceiling. Dinner has been consumed. It was tasty, sweet and sour chicken. Oh, I want that now. How are you anyway, Tado? I haven't seen you hang around in Discord or VC for some time. Everything going well? I said, Tado, I forgot to say hi. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'll be back again. My husband's been working hard all day, so I'm gonna make him a meal. Oh, you two are so cute. Mummy is a cutie. Whenever she tends, even when she tends to be a tsundere, Mummy can be a very cuddly person. No matter how she looks, she's beautiful and a fun person to be around. Would I love to give her a big hug? For she's a great personality. We're all here for her, like she is to us. I will always cheer for her and support her when she needs it. Now I keep mentioning a Discord, but I gotta know, is it my Discord has no filters because it's got no TOS. That should have done it. Does it have a designated not safe for work channel? Yes, every channel. Now, genuinely on my server, there is literally... We've had full-on sexual roleplays in general chat before. There's like no fucking limits. I'm doing fine, I just don't understand why people would want me to be around, so I kind of just step back and I just respond when I'm DM'd. Tado, come fucking talk in the server, you dumbass. We all want you here, you idiot. I mean, you're a great person to be around, but I respect your decision. Good to see you around, Tado. Oh, Tado, you're a sweetie. Everyone loves you. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. You're unsure of it? There's got to be something here. Can I go in the girls' bathroom yet, please? Classrooms. Can I go and look into A? Let's have a look.
I see.
This must be what you meant by a new world. I should probably take a close look around. It's the 3rd floor. Oh, we've got a library. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it? And nothing. I was just thinking out loud. What's that ladder? I'm absolutely shocked! How come? They have all these books here, not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it all, not at all. I do get it too. With a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. You hear this? The appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than a rind that contains a meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and my value. I'm so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Oh, look at that letter, please. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hoops Peak Academy. It was buried beneath under a thick layer of dust. It's been sitting there for quite a while. Shall we see what's inside? We shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal on the dusty envelope, but out a single piece of paper I found inside, unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From Hope's Peak Academy, Executive Office. Throughout the years, you've been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of the institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure has been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. But now we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does that mean? Well, the contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. Seems Hope's Peak Academy has stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak Academy closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been over the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be here because the school had already closed down. That'd be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between them and what's happening to us now?
No.
The two events are in fact connected. Uncovering that connection could be a useful clue, on top of figuring out what the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. We can figure out why he would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out? Or... Okay. Chat time, chat time. Chat time. Let's catch up on chat. Let's see. Soul, why are you streaming? What do you mean, Moon? I'm allowed to stream. Yeah, because I want to. Moon's gonna kill me. I mean, I streamed it yesterday for what, nearly 11 hours, and the day before that, like 9 hours. Although it is 2 AM and I have to get up at 7 for work, so we won't be streaming for too much longer, maybe an hour at most. She has broken ribs and was recently in an accident. I'm not gonna kill you, I'm just gonna punish you. Oh, is Ruin gonna punish me? How kinky. Although I am resting, don't you worry. Anyway, I got work tomorrow, so resting isn't really an option for me. Imagine resting. My shelf is tied with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It's like the library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school is, whoever's in charge of upkeep was pretty lazy. Strange. Oh, that just clicked the same thing. There's a thick layer on top of the desk. Looks like this library's... Oh, for God's sake, okay. Oh, Queen! 77 gambling coins. Ooh. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Taco? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the... Oh. Comic books? Young adults? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Furuoka. Taunted as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. The lady doth protest too much. Methinks I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. I just stopped talking, it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me, and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. What's this? Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Take it to the programmer. Programmer may be able to do something. So you don't know if it's just because it's dead. How does one punish her past, constantly harassing her with confidence? You're not going to work with broken ribsery? Actually, I am, and I'm doing a 13-hour shift tomorrow, I think? Eee. Mummy, can I be your good little boy on Discord? Yes, I'll give you the role. No one's redeemed comrade. Kick, good you all savings, we could do this another day. Smart. Yes, that's might too much on her too. I intentionally pad over maybe. But it isn't a power cable on that. You walk into work. I will murder someone at your job if they let you work a 13-hour shift. For me to walk to work is 1.5 hours, so yes. Which is why I'm going to get up at 7, walk 1.5 hours to work, do a 13-hour shift and walk home. So, 1.5 hours there, 1.5 hours back is 3 hours. Presuming I don't have any issues with my ribs and breathing. So 13 plus 3, 16-hour day. Not too bad. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. It's true I don't really have the reasons to check it out. So this room's useless now. You're walking to work, bruh nah. Why is no one taking care of my solace? Can I just say while we're discussing roles that the roles Super Space Nova triggering my OCD more than I'd like. Oh, do you want me to remove the space later? Don't get hit again and make sure they let you go if you stay out into have issue. Yeah, I'm not getting off work even if I'm in pain. Are you having a fucking laugh? You're having a fucking laugh if you think my job would let me off. That's funny. That made me laugh. Oh. There must be something in here, right? Is there anywhere I haven't explored yet? Yes. So we've already looked all around here. No, we can't go that way. The stairs are that way, but we can go. There's a swimming pool. Is that a fucking machine gun on the roof? Hey Pokemon, welcome to the stream. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to work tomorrow. There's no choice. I've got no one else working. So I'm working by myself. So I'll be managing the store, which means I'll be out on shop floor, which means I'll be talking to customers, doing broadbands, phone sales, networking, processing cashiers and refunds, insurance claims, taking in damaged phones and repairing them, team know-how, checking customer policies, customer rights, legal shit. So basically, I'll be on my feet the entire day, so I'm gonna ache like fuck after my shift, honestly. But I've got Friday and Saturday off, so I can do what I want those 2 days. And then I've got a super long shift on. Actually, do I have Saturday off? Give me a second to have a look. Since we're talking about my work shifts, do I actually have Saturday off? Or did someone give me that shift? I've also got to cancel my medical appointments because no one will trade shifts with me next week, so I have to cancel all my hospital appointments and reschedule them again. Now I'm not working Friday or Saturday. I'm working Sunday. Yes, I'm working an extra long shift on Sunday. I'm not working that day. Okay. So yeah. Did your dono go through? Not yet anyway. Did you dono? Tado? Tado? What have you done? Anyway, even if this... Like, I'll admit, I am slightly in pain because of the ribs. I mean, I've got a sprained ankle, wrist, broken ribs, broken nose, missing teeth, smashed teeth, fake teeth. But I still have to work because I got to pay rent. So I don't really have much of a choice. But yeah, it would be nice if they hadn't given me a full shift at work. Now, let's find out about this machine gun. Oh, Mikado. Hey, guess what? I found a pool. A pool. There's a pool here. There's a pool, 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 pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. Okay. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Ines seems way more excited than usual. Why the fuck is there a machine gun? Oh my fucking god. I hear it. I heard something. Tado! What the fuck? Tado? Oh, wait. Someone raided me and I didn't even hear it. Oh no. Thank you for the person who raided me. I'm so sorry I didn't hear you. Oh shit. Did anyone else see the raid? Have I not got my OBS turned up or something? My OBS is on max. Why didn't I hear that? I should have heard that. Okay, wait. Give me a second, because I need to fucking kill Tado for a second. No. Give me 1 second so I can actually see what the fuck Tato just did. Because I'm pretty sure I just saw 2 donations. Tato, no! Tato, no! Tato! Okay, so Tato did this one. Shut up and take my money. Followed by and hoes. Money and hoes. I got money and hoes. Money and hoes. Although seriously, why is my alert sound so quiet? Tato, no! Tato! You idiot! Tato! You're an idiot. Deal with it. I don't want to deal with it, Tato. I don't want to deal with it. Although seriously, why are my alerts so quiet? Deal with it. Right. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here, but why would we need something like that here? Okay, yeah, but why is there a gun here? A different bunch of pool-related items on the shelf. Oh, Queen. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Ooh, Queen. This is all going towards my gambling addiction. I'm stating that now.
Okay.
The locker room's connected to a pool. It's super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Anyways, have a good one. I'm going to go collapse. I'll see you, Nova. Sleep well, sweetie. Hey, Shihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. You do seem like the person who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd like to kind of get a little bit stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Oh, I don't even want to go in the locker room. It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of the locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia though. I have suspicions. The second floor has opened up. A living area has grown. And a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been pretty much more comfortable for us.
Understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. A surveillance camera. Even now we're being watched. I want to know what that gun's for though. Behind this door is a locker room. This is the girls' locker room. A true gentlemen will respect our space, yes? Behind this door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really, really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then tries to sneak someone else in? Anyone who tries to commit such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a giant Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it will be all dooka 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 dooka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hard to get shot by one of those things. No, I think I'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? Boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cuddly, so devilish. So how does this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now no one can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I could not imagine anyone would have lent me their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do to their handbook. But you know, that seems awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. At that age, you try humping a plastic bottle. So try keeping anything unseemly from happening. You have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then, is that the case, I should ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and woman decided to share a room, there'd be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid dare totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste, Shahila, you want to come with me?
As for me...
There's nothing I hate more than getting water in my face.
I'm sorry.
I'll pass this time. Oh, come. And you think there's nothing better to do than a good swim to pull you out of it? I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a good idea what's going on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something else worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Just make sure I'm not having a brain fart. Dino was outside of the Twitch system means that all the money goes to Mummy and helps with the rent. Yep! All my money is done through Stream Elements. I use Stream Elements OBS, so it's rather easy for me to set up that way. Every bit of money that goes into my Stream Elements goes directly to me. The only bit of money I lose is I think it's like a 10% tax through PayPal, because they like to take money, because it's PayPal. But yes. No, it's not Streamlabs, it's Stream Elements. Fuck Streamlabs, that shit's bad. Rich people helping money out. I'm not rich, I just get random bursts of money because I work weird hours. I barely remember this trial, so I can say some things, yay. Never played or watched the game, so I can just chill. Man, I would donate if I had the money, but I need to make a bank to transfer all the money. I think we found out what the gun's for. This shit's going to hurt its bullets. Oh shit, I almost banned Tado instead of scrolling down in chat. So yeah, Gatling gun on the ceiling is to shoot people trying to sneak into the wrong changing room. Wait, what happens if no one finds the body? Is there still a trial? Trial doesn't start until the body is found and Black and can't leave unless they make it by trial. And so what he's saying is killing many people to the point where they can't be a majority would make it so the last two people win? No, because if you kill everyone, and there's 2 people left, it'd be 1 versus 1. Yeah, I wonder what would happen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything new?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library! And a pool. A freaking pool! And a locker room filled with exercise equipment.
Well.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape room. Yeah, she's right. Hey, well, hey, there's nothing to get all sulky. Wait till you hear... Should have just noticed the time. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathroom on the first floor of the doors are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget. Okay, so what about a fucking way out of here? You got anything like that? Oh, well...
What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately not. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people. What gives a shit if we got a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse? Or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? But now we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something. So then, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan, to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially night time.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked,
I
and
love
entry
this.
at that point is strictly prohibited.
Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. We all promise to not leave our rooms during night time. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skills or hobby I can say I'm good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I wish I could get into some decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe and find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
What?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
There's a spider on my desk. There's a spider on my desk. There's a spider on my desk. I'm just going to leave it there and it doesn't come any fucking closer to me. Yeah. No, get the other way. Because I do not want to get up to kill you. Or even throw you out the window. Oh, go away. Shoo! I do not want you here. Thank you. Just disappear where I can't see you. That makes things better.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
You must be referring yesterday to lending your ebook handbook to someone else. Right now I need to hurry up and make it to breakfast. What I'm actually gonna do is we're not gonna end the stream here. However, so I don't get stuck here and then keep playing for another hour or so and then fucking myself over for work, what we are gonna do is a little bit of a just chatting stream for a little bit. Let's see. Now, the question is, will my bouncy PNG work? If not, we are fucked. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Okay. So what I do need to do is actually edit my stream information. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. There we go, updated stream information. There we go. Now, I don't have to worry about playing the game and then getting stuck in an option I can't quit when I want to leave it. But yeah, so we'll do just chatting for a bit and see what all you little shits want to talk about. Means I can also lay down for a little bit instead of sitting up and hurting my back. So, how are all of you? Okay, well at least we're comfy now. But yes, since we're going to do a little bit of just... Shadow Mommel, thank you for the follow. This was earlier. For some reason, I'm not hearing any of my things, but I don't know if that's because of the game. How annoying. Oh. I think your mummy's good little boy, Drago. Very good. Damn, I changed to just chatting and lost 4 viewers. Damn. Also, we hit 350 followers. Hey, yo. Awesome. I'm okay for the most part, slightly in pain from indigestion. Take some antacids. They help with indigestion by settling the stomach acid. Oh, I'm glad you feel better, sweetie, and I'm glad I can help you. That's all I ever want. am gonna fucking die when I get up for work. Although I'm used to fuck all sleep, to be fair. So, someone joined the server, and someone left. Okay. Okay, so people are actually... oh, I've noticed, Louis has joined. Oh, that's only a blush emote. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not a blush emote, sweetie. Oh, imagine that being the only blush emote you have. Oh. Well, I call it indigestion because I don't know what else to call it, but it's pain, not stomach acid, it's lower. That's intestinal then. So you got your heart, your lungs, your stomach, kidneys, intestines, large intestines leading into your small intestines. Then you got all your junk and stuff like that. Rectum, that kind of stuff. Could come up with a person, then they'd all be dead night one so I could leave. It looks like yawning to me. I hate it here. Oh. Yeah, no, I probably would have killed them all on night one as well to get out of there. Teddy, do you think there's ever something wrong with it? Hey, yo. Well, I know it's intestinal, but I don't know the word for the pain, mummy. Left side potato. If you got it after eating, it could be... I'm presuming you're not pregnant. So either gallstones, gallbladder inflammation, inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease, appendicitis, and ulcers, gastrophilic reflux disease, pancreatitis, graciitis. If you're pregnant, it can also be that. You could just have gas. Like, there's a lot of things that could cause it, to be fair. But I don't fuck around with stomach pain, especially left side. That's what fucking killed me. My appendix ruptured. Ooh, shit. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think I said appendicitis. It really is something you need to be very careful with. That I temporarily became a medical anomaly. I'm pretty sure that's me, the medical anomaly. Thank you very much. Yeah, though, just be careful with that kind of shit, though. Okay, hi. I made my account and stopped using my husband's account. The Twitter I do use still. Wait, waves of us. Oh, I love it. Hey, sweetie. Oh, I love it. This is wifey. Oh, I love how you still get the wives are us part. Oh, I love it. In England, Toys R Us actually went into administration, so it doesn't exist anymore. Pain, pickle. Same with Mothercare, actually. That closed down. Both of those were my go-tos. It's stomach pain, though it's intestinal, and I roughly know it's got something to do with one. Okay, I've constipation fucked up down there. Just don't know if it's the shit that's squeezing down too much. Oh, geez, go see a doctor. If you're American, maybe don't see a doctor. I don't know with you guys and your fucking money. Died long enough that my brain should have rotted. Nothing happened. I came back to life completely fine. Blood doctor. Yeah, I want to say doctor, but if it's America, you guys and your doctors. Fair. Taxing. You guys charge so much for your doctors, it's ridiculous. Jeez. Been to the doctor about it, Tada, they can't do shit about it. Basically, intestines are stretched permanently. Yeah, that kind of shit you just got to be careful with. We'll probably be live for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to go ride Lavi, because Lavi's not online, actually. Jeez. Yo, but yeah, just be careful, especially with medical shit. Just because if it goes wrong, you're fucked. And that's like the last thing you're gonna want. Yeah. Bro, Tado's in everyone's streams. You can just see Tado having 20 streams open right now. But yeah. So in about 5 minutes we'll read Lavi, just because it will be 2:45 a.m. and I need to get up at 7. Oh, if I get a taxi, actually, I only have to get up at 9:30. And someone did kind of send me money saying taxi, so I might as well listen to them. So I don't think they'll be very happy if I don't take a taxi at that point. Watch them just go absolute batshit crazy and shut now. Let's see. They've been here for a while mostly, but I'm used to it. Right, the stream. Let's go raid the boy. Oh, he is. Hey, why you gotta call me out like that? It's only 10. What? You gotta call Tado out every now and then. Otherwise, where's the fun? But yeah. Okay, can we just appreciate this music like so fucking much? I love it so much. And I'll finally start using the streaming schedule thing to actually plan my streams. Because it's clear that I need to. Because I'm basically a guerrilla streamer completely. I'll just be like, oh, I'm going to go live in half an hour. With no notice. No. I need to plan some streams. And then we can throw in guerrilla streams. But yeah, I think we're gonna But jeez, I think I should start planning at least some of the streams.
Also, you say half an hour and you take an hour.
I mean, I told everyone I'd only stream for an hour today because I have got to get up for work. It's been 3 hours. I mean, we did like 11 till... No, it was like 9 or 10 p.m. till about 3 or 4 a.m. I was only meant to stream from like 10 till midnight. We gained an extra 3 hours, and then my lack of self-control, I did another stream and streamed for like another 6 hours on the same day. It's only 2:45. Woo! Shh, raid now. Nah, I can't raid for another 60 seconds. Fuck that, I'm going to talk with Yui in the DMs. I have shit I want to talk about with Yui. Don't make me go to bed. I thought we were friends. My lack of self-fucking control. That's the reason I'm gremlin. Yui, make her sleep. Hey, okay. If Yui goes to sleep, I'll go to sleep. Hey, Yui. What the fuck did you do? Yui ain't gonna go to sleep. Fuck that shit. Although we should load up Lavi's stream so I can see how they react when we appear. When we raid Lavi, we want to say something funny. Let's say... Before we raid them, I want to say something, because whenever people raid, they say something. Like a streamer has a thing to say when we raid. I want one of those. What do we want to call it, though? Snack raid. How about Snussy raid? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Peggers. Banana snack raid. What? Right. Yeah, fine, let's go with someone needs sleep raid. We're gonna raid in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love you all very much, sweeties. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.